Hey guys, so we just finished up the Warrior Grind, the fourth annual Warrior Grind 250 miles cycling endurance challenge. So we have 250 miles to complete in 36 hours. So it's a very long, grueling process, and the ride itself takes almost 16 hours of that 36, and then there's some breaks and stuff like that, obviously, to eat and sleep. But this year, I did the entire ride utilizing the ketogenic diet. And just about a month and a half ago, we did a 14-mile swim relay with myself and three of my SEAL buddies. And again, a long endurance event, and I did the whole thing with the ketogenic diet. Previously, I had tried some other endurance events utilizing the ketogenic diet, and I didn't have really good results. I kind of dropped off. So I'm going to talk to you today real quick because we had a lot of questions from people while I was on the ride asking me, how are you doing this ride on a ketogenic diet when it's such a long endurance event? So the years that I did a few years ago when I tried the New York City Triathlon, I was feeling good, and then I just tanked by the time I got to the run. And the reason was I was using a normal sugar, glucose, high carb diet and trying to utilize this product here, Keto right? Which you've seen me, possibly you've seen me using this for a few years now. I've been one of the guinea pigs when they started, trying this product out probably 4 or 5 years ago now. And I hadn't been switching my diet because I was told at the time, and again, we were learning and going with it as far as this product here allows your body to go into ketosis within 60 minutes, right? So this will actually be utilized as a fuel source. But the problem is when this runs out, if you're not supplementing your body with the proper diet, then it goes back to looking for sugar and everything like that. So me trying to use my old diet using this product created a lot of confusion in my body. And so now I'm just going to streamline and show you what I've done in the last events that really helped keep my energy levels high. Like this last event, the last two events that we did, this swim and then this cycling challenge, I felt great. The only thing that really hurt was my butt cheeks from sitting on the seat so long. But as far as energy levels go, I felt great. I feel fine. Today's 2 days afterwards, and I feel good. My quads are now getting like sore and tender, but that's obviously normal for doing something like that. But energy levels, health-wise, I feel awesome. So let me just run you through what my day is like. So utilizing the ketogenic diet, talking to different sources, what I've heard is we want 60 to 70% fat, 30 to 40% protein, and then 10% or less, possibly right around 10% of sugar. So if you look at something like this, something that we can snack on and throw into our diet, cashews, almonds, other nuts like this, fatty nuts. If you look on the back, I'll just read it to you, but our fat content is 14 grams. Our protein content, 5 grams. Sugar content, 1 gram. So that ratio right there is supported by this, and this is going to be something that's going to lead to be a really good fuel source, and this is why I'm bringing that up. So on the event, the morning of, I have 2 whole milk yogurts from, how do you say this, Siggis, right? Siggis. So this is like one of the only yogurts I can find that actually still has fat in the yogurt. Everything's non-fat. So I have one of these. I have actually 2 of these yogurts, and then I have one of these little Justin's almond butter packets. So these almond butter packets, this is basically my staple on the event day. So just to put clarity behind it, I'm not living off of Justin's packets, although during the race day it sounds like I am, right? During the race I pretty much am, but not on my normal everyday diet. This is just really convenient because it comes in this little packet and I can put it in my pockets or whatever, and it's easy to take on the go. But this little packet here of this almond butter is 190 calories, total calories from fat 150. So that for us, that's awesome for doing the ketogenic diet. Total fat content 16 grams. Our protein content 6 grams. And then our sugar content, if I can find it on here, 4 grams. So again, fat is the highest, protein's middle, sugar's the least. So I have 2 yogurts. I have one of these kicking off the morning. I then take my water bottles. I have two water bottles on my bike. Each water bottle, I put half of my Keto-OS, right? So this is the product that helps me stay in ketosis, right? So my Keto-OS, I put half in each canteen. And then Vega Sport, my hydration for electrolytes, I put 1 scoop of this in each canteen. So I can water them down a little bit. I don't want to overdo it in either canteen. So that way they can water down the product a little bit. And then I'll drink these through. Now, each iteration of 20 to 30 miles when we stop, in my back pouches, what I had was a Justin's almond butter, right? And I had a frog fuel. The frog fuel is a protein recovery that goes into your body, absorbs this protein within 15 minutes, right? So frog fuel, great product. Okay, so real easy again. So on race day, these are awesome products because they're super easy because you can put them in your pockets. So we come off, we take a break, bam, pound a frog fuel, use my Justin's almond butter, right? And then I'm going to continue to drink my hydration and my Keto-OS. Okay, I do this basically 3 iterations till the halfway point. At the halfway point, we had our breakfast. My breakfast, I had scrambled eggs, bacon, water, and hash browns, which I know isn't really, the number one thing to have for a keto diet, but in the lieu of the event, is what they had options for. So then we grab the bikes, we get back on, another 2 to 3 iterations. Again, each time we stop. So throughout the day, I probably had 6 frog fuels or 5 frog fuels and 5 of these butters, almond butters. Then in the afternoon, after lunch, what I'd have is about 3/4 of the way, from halfway to the finish. At each one of the stops, I'd rotate in one of these. I had a Kill Cliff drink, right? And this is a recovery drink. It has ginger and other extracts in it that are really good to start working that recovery. Okay, I had Pickle Juice, which is a product that is actually exactly what it sounds like. It's freaking pickle juice and really weird, but again, this helps prevent cramps. And now I'm getting late in the day, I've been sweating a ton, so I start doing the stuff to prevent the cramping and the rehydration, right? And then at one point I'll have one of these slammers, which is like a organic fruit slammer, kind of like a gel or a goo, but it's all fruit. And this is a higher sugar content, no fat, high sugar content. But again, this is just a little kicker at the end of the day. And at that halfway point, just to reiterate, so the first half of the day I go through 1 Keto-OS packet, and I'm going through probably a couple scoops of the hydration, and I just kind of recycle it into the water bottle. At the halfway point, I do my second Keto-OS package and reset my hydration in those water bottles. So this will take me up to the end. When we finish, I'll have another frog fuel, I'll have another Kill Cliff at the end of the race, or at the end of the ride for the day, because it was a 2-day event, right? So I did the same routine for both days and felt great. Then we would go into dinner. So just real quick, some of the supplements that I've been utilizing, working up to the event and through the event. Neutralite Double X, plant-based multivitamin, mineral, and again, for being on a ketogenic diet, something that's really important, magnesium supplements. Okay, so I got my magnesium, really important also for anyone's diet, but again, helps us on a keto diet is our oils, right? So I got my omega-3 oils here that I'm using. And then again, in addition to the double X, I've been using a green superfood because, like I said, race day, I'm basically almost living off of almond butter for the race. So that's why I'm supplementing with these, plant concentrate, vitamin supplements, to fill in that void, health-wise. So again, that's the rundown. I know that seems like a lot of stuff, right? But the reality is a lot of this stuff is just on the outside. Once I'm actually on the ride doing the event, what I'm really, fueling off of is just right here. This is what I have on the go, right? This is going into the water bottle, so that's done. And then in my pockets, I'm carrying the frog fuel and the almond butter, and this is on the go. I have these in my pockets. And again, felt great, much better doing the ketogenic diet this way for an endurance event. I'll put links and I'll put the names of all this stuff in the information so you can check it out for yourself. But I just wanted to share that with you because a lot of people are asking, how do you do an endurance event on a ketogenic diet, and how are you doing the health part behind it? So hope that helps. Check it out, and we'll keep you in the loop. Thanks.